Tekken Madness, circa July 7th. Lucky day. Nice. So I just heard a nice little song. Post Malone seems to be back on his bullshit with Goodbyes that just came out a few days ago. He even dropped the music video at the same time. And it kind of reminds me of Psycho from Beer Bongs and Bentleys, I want to say. And so the thing about that is, with paying attention to Post Malone and stuff, yeah, I would have to say that this should be interesting because I'm kind of wanting to know what he's going to title like his next album. I know I need to just get to it and hop to it and review. I need to hop to it and review like one of his albums, which I'll probably wind up reviewing Stony, but I'm just trying to really think about some of this stuff because, Young Thug was basically, he was similar to how Ty Dolla $ign did on the song. So it works. This is like the second Young Thug song that you're probably going to hear on like mainstream and pop radio after like Havana and stuff. He's getting pretty good at being able to pinpoint those songs. So it was just kind of, the typical thing that I think about when I listen to that sort of music is just, a cruise to Walmart, a cruise to like some sort of store, just something like that. That's the kind of music that you would have kind of going forth with that sort of thing. I'd almost be tempted to think that you could hear that sort of stuff within the store. That was how I was looking at it in the past, because, how many times I heard Better Now last year and how many times I heard Rockstar, especially. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to kind of see how some of that stuff actually winds up working. I do kind of like that lazy type of music. The first time I commented on Post Malone was when I reviewed the Rockstar video, but maybe it came off as arrogant or something. But the main thing about it is I do like the approach to how he does it, because he kind of feels like a white version of what Nelly used to do. And that's kind of the thing, is he doesn't really try to, Rockstar was for the clubs, but he really kind of makes this music that just pertains to like everyday life. And it's strange how that actually works, because there's not a ton of people who do that. It's like, yeah, Friday may be the shit, Saturday may be the shit, Thursday may be the shit, but when I'm not, Mr. When I'm not Mr. Life of the Party or whatever, just catching me on a Tuesday afternoon, catching me on a Monday morning, something like that. That's the kind of music. That's how I like the way that some of that. I didn't pay attention to that last year when he dropped Beer Bongs and Bentleys, but I'm kind of wishing that, I'm just gonna have to, make up for some of the lost time just in starting to do some of these things, because I really appreciate like the mellow feel to some of these songs. That's normally how I get across from it. He's not really a rapper as much as he is like like a kind of like Future type thing. How Future most of the time doesn't even rap anymore. He just kind of does like the singing in what he does. So that's kind of the way I've seen it, just with what's gone on with that. So I do appreciate that. But he is original, at least at this point. And I do think that that's a pretty cohesive thing. So I'm interested. I guess, for me to, if you're trying to direct where the small talk with this is going, I'm basically trying to say that I'm now thinking that Post Malone's next album is one of the ones I want for the year. It's safe to say that I do want that, because I have been hearing the first single that he dropped, Wow. I have been liking that song. It's pretty proactive. It's a worthy sequel to Rockstar as far as like how those type songs normally work. But that's kind of the way it goes. Really at this point, there's no projected release as far as when this album's going to come out. I haven't even heard the name of it yet, but should be interesting. It's kind of playing it low key, and I'm thinking that's going to work. If it comes out, late August, September, October, something like that, it's going to be pretty catchy, I'd say. But WoW is actually half a year old, so it's just kind of like hell. That's just kind of my theme to it. It's just me making a trip to Walmart, getting myself some Frosted Flakes or something, listening to that kind of music, getting some hamburgers and green beans. It's kind of music that you listen just going about your merry day and stuff. It's it works. Just saying, hey, I've got to pay the cable bill or something. It's simple shit to do. I kind of like the theme to that. There's outgoing songs, there's meager songs. I just like this, approach to it, just kind of having some lazy stuff, just